Hello Shingle Mill Acres, glad that you're back. So today we are going to be planting our bread and salt tomatoes. We are trying this brand this year, or this type of tomato, because we didn't have good luck with tomatoes we've tried in the past with them getting big. And it could be something we're doing, it probably is something we're doing. But this year I'm going to try the bread and salt tomatoes, which are supposed to be large tomatoes that are good for slicing. They're also good for canning and a bunch of different things. So they're a good all-around tomato, and they're indeterminate, so they will keep producing throughout the year, or throughout the season, I mean. So today we're going to plant the bread and salt tomatoes. I've got my micro toms over here that I wanted to show you that we planted on the 19th. They're doing pretty well, although I kind of dropped them on when I was bringing them back outside earlier. So hopefully they will be okay despite, oh, well, that one lost a leaf, despite the tumble. So I'm going to keep an eye on this tray for the next, few days, and hopefully they recover. But if not, that's okay too, because I've got 2 full trays, so I've got 24 that are coming up, and out of that 24, 42 of them have 2 plants in the spot. So this is the other tray. It's exciting for me because some of them, again, this one got jostled on the way back out, but they're actually getting like some of their true leaves on, which is amazing, because we planted these about 2 weeks ago now on the 19th, and today's the 2nd of February, so happy Groundhog Day. So I'm gonna get all these set up back in my shed, since the threat of losing power is now gone, because we had ice last weekend, and this weekend we had 4.5 to 5 inches of snow, which was absolutely amazing. We still have snow outside, and that just warms my little southern heart because I absolutely love snow. And we've had a blast the last couple days with it, and because of that we've got e-learning days, which, it's fun, but I'd rather not have the e-learning days. They're not so much fun from a parent side, plus as a teacher side, I'd rather just be in the classroom with the kids. That's probably just me, but I actually like being in the classroom. But I am making a mess as usual, but that's okay. Like I said in other videos, I don't mind getting my hand dirty. I actually like playing in dirt, always have. But that's okay. But hopefully all of you guys, if you had snow, never lost power and enjoyed yourselves. Okay. So, I think I've got enough soil. So this one was also sold as a 10 seed per pack. Got some more there, but with the micro tom seeds that I had, this one here, which are these 2 trays, they also said 10 seeds per pack, but they had over 30 seeds in them. So this one could be the same. That's the thing, that's why I love Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. They have good items, it's just usually user error while they don't come up. Yeah, this is definitely more than 10 seeds. So for the bread and salt tomatoes, they also come up and sprout within 7 to 10 days. These actually, the micro tom sprouted in less than 5 days. When I came out to check after 5 days, they'd already sprouted. So we may have good luck with these 2 if I keep the temp up in my shed with the little grow lights. So that's, for me, that's exciting. I forgot to make my little holes because I am notorious for planting them a little bit too deep. But we use this little tool again. And if you want to see or get more information about this little kit, look at the micro tom video, because I go into all the details about the little grow kit that I have from Amazon. but I'm gonna put 2 seeds per spot, and oh, they're sticking together. We'll see how they come up, but I'm only gonna plant 12 of these, and then because I still have another type of tomato I want to plant, and then I've got peppers I need to plant too. So I only have 5 trays. I don't want to overplant, but I usually do. And I don't want to put too many plants in my raised garden bed this year, because I think that's part of the reason why they didn't produce like they should have. Plus, we do need to repair the soil in there a little bit, so I've got some plans to do that, and we'll share those as we make those videos too. So I'm only going to plant, it's 24 seeds total in the 12 spots, and I still had maybe about 10 seeds left. So to make sure I don't lose those seeds, like I told you in the microtome video, I always end up, even though they have like the little glue to hold the pack shut, it doesn't always work. So I've started taping them shut, so hopefully I don't lose my seeds. And that'll also let me know that I've opened this pack and not this pack. So I'm gonna set that to the side. So they are indeterminate tomatoes, and means they'll keep producing. They will be mature in 80 days from when they sprout. So in a little over 2 months, 2.5 months, we should be getting tomatoes. Here in South Carolina, our last frost date usually is around the beginning of April. And I think what I might do, because my uncles and my aunt do a huge garden back behind my grandmother's house, and I may actually, maybe in another week or so when these get a little bit bigger, move them out and then plant another tray of the bread and salt tomatoes. So my aunts and uncles, maybe we can grow some back there with them, and then they can give me their feedback on how they do and see if they have better luck with getting, you know, the big tomatoes. And then right now I'm just hosing it down to make sure it's good and wet. This thing, like I said in my other video, works wonders. Because it's misting them. It's not, usually I use like a watering can and it messes the seeds up. Ooh, that's not the canopy I had. Oh, biscuits. Well, I guess I should have been paying attention. So this is my microtome canopy. It's got my painter's tape label on it. Put that back on there. Because I use painter's tape, and I write the type of plant and the day I plant it. And I put it on the dome so that way I can keep them separate. I like this a lot better than what I've done in the past, because I used to have like little popsicle sticks or something to label each row, because I had the big trays. And a lot of times it got mixed up, or when I tried to water them with a watering can or something, it would wash the seeds into the other ones. So I think that was a lot of the problems I had. But I've got it labeled the bread and salt tomatoes. But I think once I've got these grown a little bit more, I'm gonna move them to their bigger pots, and those can stay in like a 4 to 6 inch pot. And I'm gonna give some of them to my family to try out, just to tell me how they're doing. And then for the bread and salt potatoes, I may go ahead and grow another tray or 2 of them, and then give them to my aunts and uncles to grow in their garden out like behind my grandmother's house. So they can give me feedback to see how they do for them. See if they have good luck with them, because I need, I don't know, I like more feedback, and then that way know if it's something we should do next year. That's pretty much it for this video. I've got them planted, and now all I got to do is hook them up to the little cords and get them all set back up with the grow lights, and check back in on them in a few days. So I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.